he was making fun of the Bible. He said to a priest, he was debating a priest supposedly. He said to him, in your book, God, he created the sun in Wednesday. Do you remember? This is why Muslims, the debate people do not know Islam. Obviously that he do not know his religion. And that a Christian, he know nothing about Islam too. If I was there, I would demolish that. People will die laughing at him. I would say, are you sure this is stupid? He would say, yes. I said, this is what your prophet said, and this is very authentic hadith. Wednesday. Do you see it? Wednesday. This is your religion. So Muslims, they look like they are doing good in debate when they debate a fool or ignorant. Here they look like a bunch of fools, and they try to escape all the reference and the evidence. When they want, they say we believe in the hadith. When they want, they accept the tafsir. When they want, they refuse the tafsir. For this is very satanic, sneaky cult. You will not find a Christian saying, I don't accept this, I don't accept that. If you don't, you are no Christian. You cannot pick your cherry from the Bible. Says, I believe in that, I believe in this only. Either you believe in the book or you don't. And remember always what I say. You cannot debate a liar, but you can get him busted. Do we have any Muhammadan? Remember, in the beginning, he laughed at the idea of creating Eve from the body of Adam. And then suddenly, Adam, he became a lizard. So the idea of God created Eve from the ribs of Adam is funny, but Adam being a lizard and he reproduced Eve without sex is okay. The lizard Adam, peace upon him. Hey Adam, how you created Eve, man? What you did? You like pump her out of your anus? How you gave delivery to her? What a stupid cult. Don't forget to subscribe and join us in our channel if you like what we do. Are we having good time? Are we learning? Here we don't have mercy. We don't sugarcoat things. We say it as it is. And as you see, we never mention one statement without giving the proofs and reference. They are the one who have nothing. They are bankrupt. They are bankrupt to the point they are trying to rob their own bank and drop their bank on the trash. They wish they can delete all what Muhammad said. And now they have a new method to delete what Muhammad says. I don't agree with it. We do not know it's true or not. So they call it authentic when they speak to each other. They say it's not authentic when they talk to us, for they are ashamed of what their prophet is saying. You will not find a Christian ashamed of what Jesus said. You will not find that what Jesus said is da'if. And yet they claim that Islam is authentic and it's preserved. If your prophet's statement, according to you, is totally corrupt, so what is left? What is left? Why you only debate Muslims? Why you want me to debate non-Muslims? What do you want me to debate Joe Biden? You know the thing? A person asking me why you only debate Muslim, what I would do? What do you want me to debate? Do you have an idea? Because my topic is Islam. Guys, why you debate only Muslims? Because I have degrees in this garbage cult. Christian Prince, why you debate only Muslims? Because this is what I do. You don't go to the ice cream guy and you ask him why you don't sell meat. Crazy people. Weirdo. Do we have any Muhammadan? Debate Hindus and atheists. Okay, are you a Hindu? Call me, I will debate you. Are you an atheist? You believe that you are a monkey? Call me, what I will do. It doesn't matter who you are, we are going to destroy you. Do it. What Hindu? Hindu is not even a religion. I made videos about this guy Sadhguru, and you know what happened. No Hindu dare to debate me. And they don't even have a religion. What Hinduism is? Nothing. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Middle East sleeping now? You are mistaken, my friend. The Middle East is very awake at night. They are watching porn. You know, when I was a kid, once I went to the roof. Like in the Middle East, we have roofs from concrete, not like in the state. So I went to, like, you know, big building. So I went to the roof, and then everybody in the roof is changing the direction of the satellite. I mean, it's really weird. Everybody on the roof working in his satellite. Afternoon, I went for a walk, and then, you know, I was a teenage. So those kids, they came to me, they says, hey, did you change the direction of the satellite? I said, why? I won't change it. It's working fine. They said, all the porn channels are changed. And guys, you should see my neighbor with the long beard. He's a sheikh of the imam of the mosque. He was working with his son. Say, hey, son, is the picture is coming? The whole nation is on the roof, changing the direction of the satellite. Why? Because the porn stations don't show up in this satellite no more. And you are telling me they are sleeping in the Middle East now? You have no idea. They dress as religious, they speak as religious, and they act as pervert. That is the fact. When I asked the guy, why #1 country in the world search for sex with donkey? What he said? Those are not Muslims, so turn to be Pakistan, all of it not Muslims. Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is here for first time? If you are here for first time, don't forget to subscribe. And I feel sorry for you. You will be addicted. Mayday, mayday. Any Muhammadan would like to call us? Anyone? Nobody. Yeah, you know, like when you speak to Muslim, they speak about Islam, how wonderful Islam. So if Islam is good, why Islam did not make a better person of you? Why every window, we ask him, do you have bars in your house? He said, no, I live in the West. What about in Pakistan? Every house in Pakistan, they have bars. Every house in the Middle East, they have to have bars. Why? Because there's no security. So Why there is no security in a country the majority of it is Muslims? Why in the state nobody have bars on their windows? A woman, she go in the bus, she will be sexually harassed, and mostly she will have a baby before she arrive to the second station. If I show you what they do in the Middle East, you will not believe it. Yet they claim that they are decent, and the West is pervert, and they are bad. A woman, she, you know, if a woman walking alone, like 3 p.m. afternoon, and it's little dark in the winter, she is at risk. I'm telling you, she's at risk. This is how good they are. Your wife in the West, she can go anywhere. And if she suffers from a problem, that will be very strange. In the West, in America, if a man, he flirt with women in the street, they will put him in sexual harassment list. Is that correct, people? They will list his name for public as a sexual predator. In the Middle East, every one of them is a sexual predator. Women, she cannot. Look, this is Muhammad. A woman walking in front of him. Look what Muhammad did. This is their best man. This is their best man, Muhammad. What a prophet. Their best man, he keep looking at the woman she is walking by until his private part is in the boing boing mood. You know how much evil he is, to the point he get horny for a woman walking by. What she did, she's wearing burqa. You see, they say to you, if a woman wear burqa, that prevent the man from thinking about her sexually. That is false. In fact, burqa are very, very sexually attractive, because men, they want to see what is under there, especially when the burqa is so narrow and the bottom's space between them go open. Or the Muslim women, she go in the beach and she swim with her burqa. Oh boy, you will see every single details, the one you like to see and the one you don't. Hello? Hello?
Oh, yeah, hi CP. Yeah, I was just commenting on the last caller that called, the one that was making fun of the rib. I think you missed it. He said, just before he said the whole asexual thing, he said, maybe Adam had a womb inside of himself, but he finds it funny that, you know, that it could have been made from the rib.
Yeah, I mean,
he literally said maybe Adam has a womb.
and then we get him busted that he's a prophet himself. He said exactly what he reject.
Yeah.
You know, and he laughed at it.
They love to just pick and choose which hadith is, whichever hadith helps them win an argument is the one they'll take. But if it, disproves them, suddenly,
exactly,
this is one we can trust.
Exactly, and this is what hypocrite they do. You know, like either you believe in it, or you don't believe. And a Muslim, he called himself Sunni. He cannot be Sunni without having hadith. This is what Sunni mean. Sunnah, the word Sunnah is following the lifestyle of Muhammad. The lifestyle of Muhammad is not in the Quran, it's in the hadith. You know? So in order to call himself
even
Sunni,
that Hamza guy that you... Yeah, that Hamza guy, the one that said, from John. Because this is I always find it so funny when they quote the Bible you know, to try and disprove things, because your whole thing is you could disprove Islam obviously from the Bible, false teachers, whatever, but they won't accept that. They'll say, oh, but the Bible's corrupted. So you go to the Quran, which is a book that they trust. But for them to try and disprove Christianity, they're going to the Bible and they're saying, okay, this verse right here, okay, if Jesus said that, okay, we can trust that if that means something to us. But then, okay, read 2 verses on, it will say something that completely obliterates Islam, and it's like, oh, well, you know, oh, I don't know, well, can the Bible really be trusted?
No, even the same verse, Jesus, he said, the Father.
And I am what?
No, even the same verse he's quoting, verse number 3. The only true God, Father, you are the only true God, Father. So in order to accept that verse itself, you have to accept that the God is the Father of Jesus. Yep. The same exact verse he is quoting. So they have a lack of IQ, lack of intellectual, lack of decency, lack of honesty, and then they try to prove to you that they have God. If you have God, you will not be doing what you are doing. At least be honest with your belief. At least say, yeah, my religion say this. But because they are following Satan, they have lack of decency. Zero decency, actually.
And that's what I find funny. The scholars are actually, yeah, they can be more honest than your everyday Muslim, because your everyday Muslim actually has no idea what the book says. You know, he was there saying to you, oh, I think maybe it was the caller before. Yeah, I think it was the caller before who was there saying, you know, no, but the translation says it was 1, and you're there saying like, but
translation, yeah.
But you know, just a translation, you know. But if it actually doesn't say that in Arabic, or if we change translations and it doesn't say that, he wants that one specific translation to prove his point. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, what we can do, I mean, we get them busted. You cannot debate a liar, my friend. You cannot. No, you can't. But you can get him busted only. And the second you show them what their prophet he say, they deny the statement, and they deny even the Quran says Allah created everything from one person, and that is repeated in many places in the Quran. And
I think the thing I've learned, the best thing that I learned from you that I didn't know before, I've learned a lot of things I didn't know before, but I think when we spoke before, we spoke about how there are almost some prophecies in the Quran that basically came true, but they're all the ones that basically disprove Islam. And the one about the, you know, a false prophet, you know, if he's a false prophet, then, and he says anything that's not from Allah, then his aorta will be cut. And then when he actually gets poisoned by that Jewish woman, he's literally there saying, yo, my aorta, I can feel it, it's cut.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah.
He got himself busted.
Thank you for your work tonight. We appreciate it, obviously, all the time.
Thank you, brother. God bless you. Take care.
God bless.
Bye-bye. Actually, he is trying to call again. Shall we give him another shot? Have some mercy on him? Let us be merciful.
Hello.
So is Adam created, is Eve created from Adam, yes or no?
Could be, yes.
Don't tell me could be. You see, when you talk to me, speak like a man.
Well, the thing is, man, you're asking.
No, don't tell me could be. I'm showing you reference. The Quran says every soul, every person, every individual created from one person. Who is that person? Give me the name.
Adam.
Okay. So why you were laughing, you stupid?
Because you say it's created by a rib. That's.
I showed you your prophet saying the same.
He didn't say that. Oh, it's not in the Quran.
I show it to you in the. How you're a prophet? He says something is going to be in the Quran. Are you saying to me that the Quran is the words of the prophet?
I say that the hadith. You keep going back to hadith.
I'm asking you why your prophet would say something stupid.
We don't know.
You laugh at it.
We don't know if he said it or not.
No, we know because you Muslim confirmed that this is authentic.
There are a lot of like Shia don't believe in hadith.
Are you Shia? No, first of all, you are a donkey. Shia, they believe in the hadith, but they have their own books.
Yeah, so here we go.
Okay. So are you Shia?
No, I'm.
Okay. Are you a Sunni?
I am Sunni, but I'm.
All right. When you say Sunni, that means you have to follow the hadith, correct?
Not all, no.
No, you cannot. It's not up to you. Any hadith, especially if it's authentic, you have to follow.
You're telling me how to follow my religion.
Yes, sure, I can tell you, because your religion says it clearly that in order to be a Muslim, you have to obey the Prophet. Is that correct?
It also says do not follow any other hadith than the Quran. Does it not?
Where it says that?
Okay, I'll show you.
Is that saying in the hadith?
It says in Quran, do not, like, what other hadith would you follow other than Quran?
No. You see, you are just an idiot. You just confirmed that the Quran itself. You just confirmed that the Quran is a hadith, correct?
Hadith means it's coming from Hidayah. Like
no. Hold on. You just agreed that the Quran itself is a hadith.
It's a hadith from God. Yes.
Okay. So, hadith from God. So, where is the command of your prophet?
What are you even saying?
Where is the command of your prophet? This is the command of Allah. Where is the command of your prophet?
There is none. He's a human being.
There's none of your prophet command. Only the command of Allah?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm going to ask you right now. In the Quran, in chapter 4, verse number 24, it says you do mut'ah.
First, you asked me where it says do not follow any other hadith. Let me show you that first. Hold on. I had this, but I will show you where it says. That's why I don't follow all the hadith. I want to be a Muslim, not a hadith follower. Hold on.
So we should not follow what Muhammad say.
We shouldn't follow what people say that Muhammad said.
No. Okay. What people say, what Allah say, because the Quran too came to you from the people.
No, it's a Quran is.
Who is the one who brought the Quran to you? Isn't it the people?
They wrote it down, but it was speech. I mean, it was narrated first.
No. It was narrated by Muhammad, the same as the hadith. Hadith was narrated by Muhammad, and then people they narrated what Muhammad said. Okay, hold on. Which one, according to Islam, we have to obey first, Allah or Muhammad?
We have to obey only Allah.
Read for me chapter 4, verse number 80.
Man, I'm looking for the
I can't find it for you. You will never find it. You are slow and you are an idiot. Read for me chapter 4, verse number 80.
Hold on. What, Quran 4?
Verse number 80.
8.
80.
You don't want to go to Bible because...
We can go, no problem. We can laugh at you.
Yeah, okay. Whoever obeys messenger has truly obeyed Allah.
A second ago, you told me we have to obey Allah only. Everybody heard you. Why you lied?
At that time.
What at that time? A second ago, after 1,400 years, I ask you, which one you Muslim should obey first, Allah or Muhammad? You say we obey Allah only. Everybody heard you. Okay, it turned to be in the Quran that Muhammad is more important than Allah. For Muhammad is your God. Whoever obey Muhammad, he is obeying Allah. Now, I said to you, where is the command of Muhammad? Is it in the Quran? You said no. The command in the Quran is from Allah. Okay, now we have to obey Muhammad. Where is the command of Muhammad can be found?
It doesn't say. Okay,
where is the command of Muhammad? You have to obey Muhammad. Where we can find the command of Muhammad written?
There is no command of Muhammad.
So why it says you have to obey the messenger?
It's if you read the verse next to it, it says it's talking about those people.
I don't care. This is about the Muslims. Those people, they are Muslims. Muslims only obey Muhammad. I don't obey Muhammad. So I'm asking you, where is the command of the messenger? Because in order to obey Muhammad, Muhammad have to speak. When Allah he speak, it's called Quran. I asked you a minute ago, so is the Quran a book have the command of Allah only or the command of Muhammad? You said to me the command of Allah only. And we are going or order to obey Allah only. It turned to be no. It turned to be that Allah and Muhammad is one person. If you obey Muhammad, yes, the person in front of you. If you obey Muhammad, you obey Allah. If you obey Allah, you obey Muhammad. So now where we can find the command of Muhammad?
No, so in a way it's like how Jesus and God.
Where we can find the command of Muhammad?
I'm giving you explanation of.
No, don't give me explanation. I want an answer. Where we can find the command of Muhammad?
Quran is.
The Quran is the command of Muhammad?
Because whatever Muhammad was saying, it's in Quran. Like Quran was.
Are you saying to me that the Quran? Are you saying to me that the Quran is the words of Muhammad?
It's through speech, like it's the speech of Allah.
No, hold on, listen. Is that what your Muslim interpretation around the world say, or this is your own interpretation?
This is a common sense interpretation.
Shut up your common sense, you are a fraud. If I open right now Islamic interpretation one after one, all of them, they will get you busted. So do you want to challenge me?
What do they say?
Do you want to challenge me about what the meaning of this verse?
Because it contradicts the other words. Then, like the
thank you very much, guys. Did he just say it contradict?
If you follow Hadith, it contradicts. If you follow.
Don't call me again. Because I can play for you tons of thousands of videos right now saying that the one who don't follow Hadith is not a Muslim. Just get lost. The whole idea is how he can avoid accepting that his prophet is a donkey. That's all. I will go right now to Zakura Nayuka, peace be upon her, from Pakistan, from India. Let us see what they say. And you will laugh right away about what they say. A person who believes in Quran only, and by the way, this guy, he don't even dare to say, I believe in Quran only. But in the same time, he want to make it lousy, so he don't go like between two brackets in a corner. But he just said, no, the command of Muhammad is just in the Quran. That means you are Quran only. Let us see.
Thank you. Can we have the next question from the brother, please?
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Junaidi. I want to ask, can we unite accept the people that they probably say they're Muslim, but they don't accept Hadith? Then they do the haram things, like Siti Kasim. They probably invite people to accept the ideology. They're Muslim, but they don't accept Hadith.
Brother asked a question that there are some people who are Muslim, but they don't accept Hadith. A Muslim cannot be a Muslim if he doesn't accept Hadith. You can call them pseudo-Muslims.
Did you hear it? Brother Tafsir, it's good thing the Muslim he don't accept Hadith. But a Muslim, he can't be a Muslim, he don't accept Hadith. So this potato, he do his best. Not a single Hadith I show him is accepted by him. Because it's an embarrassment. But according to Islam, no Muslim can be a Muslim if he don't accept the Hadith.
Question that there are some people who are Muslim, but they don't accept Hadith. A Muslim cannot be a Muslim if he doesn't accept Hadith. You can call them pseudo-Muslims.
See?
Right word is what? Pseudo-Muslim.
Pseudo-Muslim.
Because a Muslim, our beloved Prophet ﷺ said, a Muslim is not a true believer until he loves Allah and His Messenger more than anything in this world.
See?
Many people come and say that, you know, only following Quran, I'm a Quraniyun, I'm Ahle Quran, I only follow Quran. You ask him, how do you offer Salah? How many rakat to pray in Fajr Salah? Where it is mentioned in the Quran?
Nowhere.
Which verse of the Quran says how many rakat to offer in Fajr Salah?
Nowhere.
Sorry?
Hadith.
But if you don't believe in Hadith, how can you follow Islam? Zakat is compulsory. How much percentage zakat to give? Where it is mentioned in the Quran? Mentioned in the
Hadith.
So without Hadith, you cannot follow Quran. Quran is like a telegraphic message.
Somebody saying if you make their audio level higher, you guys, the caller, his voice was not high. From my side was coming good. I didn't know. Is the sound of Zakir Naik coming clear to you? Because somebody saying that the sound was not clear. I don't know. For me, it's coming fine. So as you see, the Quran is an empty book. All the details about Islam is the sound is low. All right, let me see if I can fix that. I don't know.
In the Quran, which verse of the Quran says how many rakat to offer in Fajr Salah? Sorry?
Hadith.
But if you don't believe in Hadith, how can you follow Islam? Zakat is compulsory. How much percentage zakat to give? Where it is mentioned in the Quran? Mentioned in the
Hadith.
So without Hadith, you cannot follow Quran. Quran is like a telegraphic message. How to, some things of Salah is mentioned, but not all the details. Give zakat is mentioned. How much to give is not mentioned. So Quran is like a telegraphic book. The commentary is the Hadith. So without the Hadith, you cannot follow Islam. That's the reason. And if you follow Quran, only following Quran also, you have to follow Hadith. Because Quran says, Atiullah, Atiur Rasul. You know, all the references I gave. Want me to repeat again? Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 32. Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 132. Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 13. Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 59. Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 69. Surah Ma'idah chapter 5 verse 92. Surah Anfal chapter 8 verse number 1. Surah Anfal chapter 8 verse number 20. Surah Anfal chapter 8 verse number 26. I can go on, go on. Surah Anfal chapter 8 verse 46. Surah Tawbah chapter 9 verse 71. Surah Nur chapter 24 verse 52. Surah Nur chapter 24 verse 54. On and on. Atiullah wa atiur Rasul. Obey Allah and obey the Messenger. So Allah says obey Allah and obey the Messenger. So how can you follow the Quran? How can you follow this part of the Quran? This part of the Quran you can only follow if you follow the Hadith. So that's the reason you cannot practice Islam unless you follow both the Quran and the Sahih Hadith. I know there are so-called pseudo-Muslims.
And now, do you know how dangerous what he just said? He is saying the truth, by the way. You cannot be a Muslim without following both. But then, as long the Hadith is not totally preserved, so how they say to us Islam and the word of Allah is preserved? It turned to be that the word of Allah is not only in the Quran. Because we just heard, you cannot follow Islam without both. So, the word of Allah is not only in the Quran, the word of Allah is in the Hadith. And because the Muhammadan are ashamed of what their prophet said, they do their best to wash their hands of what Muhammad said. You will not see a Christian claiming that you don't accept what Jesus said. A Christian person cannot be called a Christian unless he accepts what Jesus said. You will not find a Christian saying, oh, this statement of Jesus is da'if, which means weak. That is impossible. Because it is our God words is preserved, not their God words. For Muslims are ashamed of their prophet. His act, his teaching, his words, his behavior is totally shameful. So what they do, they try to wash their hands from the shameful stories written by Muslims, collected by Muslims, preserved by Muslims about Muhammad. You know, when somebody have a book of history and history is shameful, what he do? To get rid of the history, he try to delete the book. And this is why this guy, when he called me, he trying to escape from the embarrassment of his prophet history. One of the stories about Muhammad, that when his mother, she gave birth to him, a light came out from her vagina. And the light reached all the way to the palace of Damascus. But the Roman lived there, the Syrian lived there, the Greek lived there. Nobody, no historian ever saw a nuclear light coming from a vagina coming all the way to Syria. Not even the people of Mecca, they mention such a thing. So Muslim stories do not need evidence. I mean, how a light come from a vagina of a woman, she is inside a bedroom, and then the light went all the way to the palace of Damascus. It looked like the vagina of Mother Muhammad. She missed her target. She should send the light to the Kaaba. And why all the way to Damascus? What about to Washington, D.C.? Isn't it going to be better if it goes all the way to the Viking? Muslims, when they want, they speak of logic. When they want, they don't want logic. They are against logic. Do we have any Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. Anyone dare to call? It is invisible light. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That looked like the light came from the vagina of Muhammad's mother is the same as the accomplishment of Joe Biden. Nobody can see. I saw today a video, a woman, I don't know who she's talking about how much accomplishment Joe Biden he did. She said he fought the inflation, jobs. I mean, she is talking about different country for sure. Go just right now to Walmart and tell me how much you spend just to buy little things. I mean, those people are mentally ill. I find, by the way, that Democrat, liberals, and Muslim, they share a lot of things. Both are coming from different galaxy. I saw a Joe Biden video saying that now the price of oil is even way better from the time of Trump. It's $3 less. Oh boy. They share a lot of things. I mean, they lie non-stop. You know, actually, I saw a video about the light, as when we are talking about the light. You know those Muslim TV stations? They put in TV anything, and people, they believe in it. So when the Muslim Brotherhood, they took over the government in Egypt, the Muslim Brotherhood, they are terrorists, and they are the party of Erdogan. Suddenly the Muslim Brotherhood, they put in TV a program that there is an Egyptian Muslim scientist. He is a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. He discovered, or he created a stick. When you point this stick at a human being, is going to cure him from AIDS. A stick, brother. And he said that the American, the CIA, they contacted him. I'm trying to remember the name of the video. Hold on. Not only AIDS, this stick, he created the stick. It's a tool. It's a very amazing. If you have a kidney virus or anything, he just point the stick at you. That's it. You are done. The American, they offer him trillions of dollars, but he refused. He said, no way. No way, I'm a Muslim. Let me see. They put it in TV. The guy, they gave him a rank. Muslims. And the funny is, I mean, how stupid you are. Don't people, they will come and say, okay, let us see this guy have AIDS. You know, cure him. Go ahead. Anyone here from Egypt, you remember what I'm talking about? I'm trying to remember the name of the... You just point the stick of the person. In the Muslim world, you can create any lie. Everything can go through as long as you are sponsored. Here we go. I found it, guys. Brothers and sisters, let me introduce for you the big general brother who created the cure for AIDS, which is a stick and made in Egypt, brother. Look at this. I can translate even the page for you. Hold on. You can see the title. An interview, special interview with Liwa. Liwa is like a big colonel, you know, in the Egyptian army. Who the inverter, sorry, of the AIDS and hepatitis C treatment device. Yes, brother. And here is the interview, if you don't believe me. Muslim, they can do miracles. He created a device which is a stick. He point the stick at you and you will not have AIDS no more.
لتقرير دلوقتي ردود أفعال كبيرة بعد نشر وسائل الإعلام عن قيام الهيئة الهندسية للقوات المسلحة بابتكار جهاز جديد يصدر موجات كهرومغناطيسية تقضي على فيروس سي نهائيا خلال 10 أيام دون إحداث أي أعراض جانبية.
Brother, this is stick produce chairomagnetic waves. It will kill the virus in 10 days.
ويحقق نجاحا بنسبة تصل إلى 100%. المعلومات
and the result of this stick is 100% successful. Not like 95%. No way. It is 100%. And this is official government. I mean, this is not a joke. And look at the device, brother.
بسبب تلك الأمراض، ولكننا اليوم أمام معجزة علمية جديدة قدمتها القوات المسلحة، حيث استطاع اللواء طبيب إبراهيم.
This is not the device, by the way. The device is a stick. I don't know why they are even showing that, but
عبد العاطي من اختراع جهاز يقتل الفيروسات المسببة لالتهاب الكبد الوبائي والإيدز لتصبح مصر أول دولة في العالم.
This is the scientist who can, you know, and this is the Muslim Brotherhood. And the Muslim, they were saying Allahu Akbar, and then it turned to be everything is just a scam. Government scam. Even their government, the Islamic government of the Muslim Brotherhood. And then there's million videos made laughing at this video. Interview, and he speak about how the American, they offer him a lot of money to come to America and to share the device with them. But he said, no, I will never do that. Over my dead body. Oh boy. What a device.
تقدم العلاج لهذين المرضين.
منذ حوالي 15 شهر تقريبا كان تصميم جهاز العلاج.
And look, this is official. Army, this is not, you know, like this is somebody scamming people in the street. This is the government itself. Do you have a stick we can get rid of Biden, please? I mean, as long as you can destroy AIDS, maybe you can help us and take Biden. Oh boy. Like we point the stick at Biden and Biden he resign. Oh boy, oh boy. News, interview, madness, success. Muslims, they were like amazed how they were able to do that. You point the stick and the AIDS goes away. By the way, what is the steak? Hold on. Let me see if the video have the image of the steak. And here this guy is talking about the American, how the American tried to buy his innovation.
مصري مسلم يكتشف فقالوا لا تنسى الكلمة دي وتاخد الشيك وتحطه لك في أي.
The American, they said to him, the American, they heard that a Muslim Egyptian discovered this. They said to me, listen, just take the check and forget about this. Forget about Muslim and Egypt. Just give us the discovery, okay? Who the American did that? I mean, if this is their officials,
دولار.
how much?
2 مليار دولار.
They offer him $2 billion. $2 billion, brothers and sisters. But I refuse. I refuse. They told me, forget about saying that you are a Muslim scientist and don't give this product to Egypt.
وأنساه رفضت. قلت لهم اكتبوا عالم عربي مصري مسلم يكتشف. فقالوا لا
I told them, are you going to write that an Egyptian Muslim discovered this? They said, no, forget about it.
تنسى الكلمة دي وتاخد الشيك وتحطه لك في أي دولة من دول العالم.
Forget about being a Muslim or anything. Just take the check and we will put it for you in any bank in the world. $2 billion.
قلت لهم طيب وماله. وسافرت وهربت وجيت على بلدي.
And then I ran away and I came to Egypt, brother. True story.
المخابرات حمتني هنا.
The secret police here protect me.
المخابرات خطفتني وحطتني هنا.
بعد أن
And look at the stick. Here we go. We found the steak. Guys, do you want to see the steak? You want to see this? Do you see the steak? This steak can destroy AIDS. Just point it at the person. Look, the guy is in the corner. He have AIDS. You point the stick at him, bingo. AIDS bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. You have hepatitis C, D, Phi, doesn't matter. Just point the stick. The stick, brother.
استطاعت القوات المسلحة أن تبتكر جهازا يشير إلى المصاب بفيروس سي من بين مجموعة.
And not only that, this machine can point at the one who have infection. Like it's going to follow you. Like the one you see stick for the water.
من الأشخاص عام 2010 ها هي اليوم وبنفس آلية العمل تم اختراع الجهاز المعالج حيث يمر الدم المصاب داخل.
Look at the steak. This is very. Aren't you worried that the Jews will see this steak and they will try to copy it from the video? Seriously.
داخل الجهاز الذي ينتج موجات كهرومغناطيسية تقضي على الفيروس وتحوله إلى أحماض أمينية.
The caromagnetic waves is coming from the steak will destroy the virus and will make it nothing. True story, yes, true story. Oh boy. And and they made big news about it and the Muslims and the internet. And then the funny is, after all this noise, it turned to be, how stupid they are. People, they will line up in the front of the hospital and they will notice, because especially in country like Egypt, the disease of like the kidney disease and those stuff are massive there. So you will have millions in the front of the hospitals. And then the first one, second one, third one, nobody is recovered. People will know in less than a week that this is a fraud. But this is how mental they are. It doesn't matter, they lie. Yeah, this is a horributer stick.
الأمر الذي دفع وزارة الصحة لتجربة الجهاز على عينات من المرضى بعد تجريبه على الحيوان وبعد
Look at this machine, guys. Guys, who wanna get a stick like this? I have connection. Who wanna get his first order? You know what? I'm going to choose like the one who come here always first. I'm going to open a clinic. I will call it the stick clinic. The magical stick. Oh, you know what? Let me call the owner of Amazon. I think he will prefer to sell this instead of Fire Stick. Who needs Fire Stick after now? This is way better. Exactly, they give people false hope for this is a false religion. And those are sheikhs. At that time, the government was controlled by the sheikhs, the Islamic sheikhs, not civilians, not normal people. This is the religious authority. Send it to you to Sweden? Oh, okay. How much you paying? We have to discuss this now. Anyway, guys, I see only 326 people give us a like, yet there's more than 1,000. I saw like in a certain point almost 1,300 watching, or even 1,500. But I see now, now I see 525. But still, less people are like, you know, more people too. In the beginning, when you use Rumble first time, it's a little bit confusing, like, you know, because we are not used to it. It's different way. But, you know, after you use it first time, second time, you will use to it. And here we will like it more. Here I will keep my video. I'm not going to be worried about, you know, the strikes and giving me, you know, a strike for any false reasons. I wish they are giving me strike for any real reason. Like, you know, if you are doing something wrong, I don't mind. The only wrong I am doing that I am a Christian prince. That's all. And in fact, I don't know even why they allow me to go live again. I have no idea why. This is stupid, YouTube. They send me emails asking me to monetize my channel just before they stop me from going live. I ignored their first email, their second email, their third email. I don't want to monetize. I don't want to do business with them. I'm not doing business here. And then right away, because I ignore them requesting me to click, agree, click here, make money. Right away, they give me a strike for no reason. So tell your friends about where to find Christian Prince. Subscribe to our channel, share the link. We have a code you can scan or send it to your friends so they can scan it and join to find me easier. And I think here is way better. I'm sick of this YouTube. If they have little decency, I should have more than 1 million subscribers in YouTube by now. All those who, the names you know, they will not even exist when I was, you know, exposing Islam. And I don't want to be bragging about myself, but you know that the knowledge of all those, even those who speak against Islam, is not even 1% of what I know. Why only me, YouTube, keep deleting my channel? Because I am very harmful for the cult of Muhammad. As simple as that. Yeah, here we can be free, thank God. How do I get notification when you go live? Well, if you subscribe in Patreon, but you don't need to donate. If you make an account in Patreon, each time I post something in Patreon, you will receive an email from Patreon that the Christian Prince, he posts something. This is number one. Number two, I'm not too much familiar here how you will do that, but if you have an account, I think if you go to your account setting, I think there's an option where you can turn on your notification. All right? I'm sure there is a way. Let us do 12. I wish I can stay longer, but if you notice, I'm coughing. I don't know even why. I don't feel sick, but in the same time, I'm coughing. So, actually, I mute the mic from time to time to cough because I don't want to bother you. I just did. So, I'm trying my best to stay with you as much. Like yesterday, I stayed here 6-7 hours, right? I really love to do what I am doing to save people. Like, you know, isn't it lovely to see those Muslims calling and telling me that we left Islam, we are grateful for learning and knowing. It's wonderful. Same time, I feel so happy that Christians today, they are not the same as yesterday. You know, this is a long time ago. I saw a comment in YouTube. A Muslim, he is saying to a Christian in the comment section, your God is a man, you worship a man. The Christian answered back saying, you worship a leg. And I was really surprised about this answer because I'm the one who taught this, but I thought that only few people learned that from me. I click at the account to see who is the one who mentioned this. You worship a leg, a shin. It is a kid is not even 10 years old. He have a video of himself playing, you know, music, etc. A kid. I was so happy to see the Christian kid, he learned something to refute Muslims. They claim that we worship a man when their God is nothing but a shin. So we are I'm very happy to see more and more of you are very well educated, and you can not only refute Muslim, but you can defeat Islam with no mercy. You have a billion reasons now with reference and proofs and evidence explained to you very well in videos to defeat Islam. And I hope you share what you learn with your kids, because remember, your kids, they go to school, and those stupid liberals, they keep bringing Muslims. They just brought last year 100,000, just 100,000 from Afghanistan in less than a week. Imagine 100. This is the size of a city. So if your kids are not educated, they will be victims. And this will be your fault. I did my part. You better share with them. You better teach them. Don't wait until it's too late. The same, you need to talk to your kids about diseases, about sexuality, about not to sleep around, about ethic. You need to talk to them about all the cults around you. Those are even more dangerous of those things. There's no more dangerous than there's two things can kill your child. Joining a filthy, violent cult or taking drugs. Those both, they cause death. And both of them, they are drugs. One, he drug your kid by telling him if he kills somebody, he will go to heaven and he will become a pervert. The other one is giving physical drugs. Destroy the brain of your child, destroying his future, and make him just a zombie. So we have to educate our generations, the young ones, so they cannot be victim Otherwise, it's going to be too late. It's very important. And by the way, I will try to make in this channel different, different topics. And like one of you, he asked me about tattoo. I said tattoo, tattoo. So I answered him. I said, why in the world do you want to have tattoo in your body? So maybe I will make a video about it, like a special program about tattoo, so we can explain things, I believe, and this is my own personal belief, that I start putting pictures and images and drawing and etc. on my skin only when I am empty. Only if my brain is empty. I'm seeking attention. I don't like myself. I think by putting those things, I will get more attention and I will look better. I believe that this is something bad things you do to yourself. I don't know how many of you have such a thing in his body already, but I say to you that your body is a gift from God and you have no right to play with it, to change it, to do anything to it, to do any motivation. You have no right. Same time, it's not even right. And if one day you felt, oh, I wish I did not have it, you cannot even take it off. It doesn't look good. It doesn't make you look good. It doesn't make you look attractive. It doesn't make you look tough. If you think like those tattoos will make you look tough, you are mistaken. In the world we live in today, a little child with little tiny gun, he can take you down. It doesn't matter how many tattoos you have in your skin. We have to be vigilant, we have to be smart, we have to think before we do things, why we do it, and why we need to do it. What is the reason for us to do things? If there is no good reason to do things, then we should not do it. Is adding a tattoo will make my life better? Is it going to make me look smarter? Is it going to make me happier? The answer is no. Somebody saying, why have I never seen your face, CP? And why you need to see my face, Potato? What do you want to do with my face? Are you face addicted? I don't like to show my face. Do you have a problem? Don't come here. Go to different place where people show their face, or maybe show their ass. I believe that tattoo is not necessarily and not needed, and you can be Christian without have tattoo about Christianity, my friend. You do not need it. I do not need to have a cross tattoo on my arm to be Christian. Like, I understand that this is, let us say, better than other tattoo, but still it is not right. Ask yourself, did Jesus say so? Did Peter? Did the disciple? No. So why you do it? God gave me my body clear and clean. So I have a duty to give back to him what he gave me. As it is. I have no right to change it. You are borrowing your body. You don't own it. And then there is, people, they put rings in their nose and ring in their lips and rings in their ears and rings. I understand if you are a female, a female, she put an earring, etc. Okay, fine. But all those rings for what? it gives a very, very bad impression about the person. If I see a woman or a young woman, she have a ring in her nose, a ring in her eyebrows, a ring in her lips. What is that? What exactly you are trying to prove to me or to yourself? Are you proving to me or to yourself that you are smarter? I don't think so. It's not even comfortable. It even can cause diseases. So, I don't want to tell people what to do, what not to do. This is your business. But I'm just sharing my opinion, and I believe all those things, anything we add to our body is wrong. Anything. And me, myself, the second I see, if you come to me and you want to shake hands with me and you have tons of rings in your nose and I will avoid you. Honestly, I will avoid you. You just gave me a wrong impression about yourself. And again, this is against the teaching of God. And this is not, not right. And those things, you cannot even fix them later. That's it. They are stuck in your. You make a hole, the hole will be there. You make a tattoo, the tattoo will. And not only that, some of them they are even badly made, and the ink even very bad quality, and by time is going to look so ugly, so stupid. But I can say, people they have their own. People are lost. For me, I see tattoo is a sign of being lost. This is how I see it. Yeah, you see, you got your tattoo when you are 18, but now, do you like to have tattoo, or you change your mind? For me, I ask myself, why I want to have it? What for? What is the point exactly? What that will do to me? My ears once closed. Yeah, I mean, you see, if a female, she have earring, that is very, acceptable. For sure, I am not against that for a female. But I don't understand why even a male, he want to put earring in his ear. I don't know why. Do you want to be pretty? I don't know what is that. See, the beauty of the man have nothing to do with look or accessories. The beauty of the man is to be a man, protecting his family, providing, decent, loving, giving. That what make you handsome. Is not your hairstyle, is not a ring in your hand, is not a necklace around your neck, is not having a tattoo, none of those. People will love you for you deserve to be loved, for you are a good person to them. Who care about your necklace or your tattoo? Stuck with it. I mean, sometimes I saw people, it's really scary. The whole body is covered by tattoo. They look like a lizard. Imagine you marry a woman, and your wife now, she will go to bed with you. She take off her clothes. You see no skin. You see ink. All kind of colors. Octopus. I mean, you feel like you are entering the sea world or the zoo. The Bible says at the end of the time, Euphrates River will dry up. Isn't it drying up now? No, it's not. What you see right now, that Euphrates River in Syria and in Iraq is drying up because the Turkish, they built a dam to hold the water. So still there is a water on the river. And because the Turkish, you know, their evil act, as always, to hurt their neighbors, they steal everything. And their neighbors are weak countries. They cannot go at war with them for such an act. They steal all the water. But the river, the Euphrates River is not dry yet. It have less water, yes, but it's still running. And the Turkish, they are holding the water behind the dams. All right. All right. I want to say thank you guys for being here. And Zakir Naik said to you, thank you, as you see, or you know, he told you, if you don't follow Hadith, you're not a Muslim. And I hope next time, maybe tomorrow, if I could, we will go live on air again. Don't forget, please, to share the link with your friends. Tell everybody that we are in Ramble and we are here enjoying our time and we have a good time. So I pray that tomorrow I will be able to come here again. And I pray that the Lord will keep you all in good health and wealth. Today is Sunday, so we pray that every day is going to be a day for the Lord in our life. For if we don't designate some time of our time to serve the Lord, our day doesn't count. And for me, I wish I can stay with you 24 hours if I could. But there is a limit for the body to handle. And we have to be careful about not to exceed that limit. So help me so we can help our generations, the younger generations, to stand firm, strong, knowledgeable, and nobody can deceive them, our children, from us, and trying to destroy our beloved society. God is good.